The Terracotta Army was discovered in 1974 by local farmers in Xi'an, China. These farmers were digging a well when they stumbled upon fragments of terracotta figures, leading to one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. Emperor Qin Shi Huang ordered the construction of the Terracotta Army to protect him in the afterlife. Believing in an afterlife where he would continue to rule, the emperor wanted a powerful army to ensure his reign continued beyond death. The Terracotta Army consists of over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots, and 670 horses. This vast array of life-sized figures is arranged in battle formations, showcasing the military might of the Qin dynasty. Each terracotta figure is unique, with distinct facial features and hairstyles. Craftsmen meticulously sculpted each soldier to have individual characteristics, reflecting the diversity of the Qin army. The figures were originally painted with bright colors, which have mostly faded over time. When first created, the terracotta warriors were vividly colored, but exposure to air and moisture has caused most of the paint to deteriorate. The Terracotta Army is part of a larger necropolis that covers an area of about 38 square kilometers. This extensive burial complex includes various pits, structures, and artifacts, all designed to serve the emperor in the afterlife. The discovery of the Terracotta Army has provided valuable insights into the military organization of the Qin dynasty. Archaeologists have learned much about the ranks, armor, and weapons used by the Qin military through the detailed craftsmanship of the terracotta figures. The construction of the Terracotta Army began shortly after Qin Shi Huang ascended to the throne at age 13. Even as a young ruler, Qin Shi Huang started planning for his eternal protection, demonstrating his ambitious and strategic thinking. It took approximately 40 years to complete the construction of the Terracotta Army. This massive project required a significant labor force and resources, reflecting the emperor's commitment to his afterlife preparations. The figures are made from a type of clay known as less, which is common in the region around Xi'an. Less is a fine-grained, wind-blown sediment that was readily available and suitable for the large-scale production of the terracotta figures. The Terracotta Army is located in the Linting district, about 30 kilometers east of Xi'an. This strategic location near the ancient capital of Chang'an, modern-day Xi'an, was chosen for its proximity to the emperor's mausoleum. The main pits containing the Terracotta Army are labeled Pit 1, Pit 2, and Pit 3. Each pit houses different types of figures and formations, providing a comprehensive view of the Qin military structure. Pit 1 is the largest and contains over 6,000 terracotta warriors and horses. This pit is organized into a rectangular formation, resembling a real battlefield with infantry, cavalry, and chariots. Pit 2 is believed to represent a mixed unit of infantry, cavalry, and archers. This pit showcases a more diverse and flexible military formation, reflecting the tactical versatility of the Qin army. Pit 3 is the smallest and is thought to be the command center of the army. This pit contains high-ranking officers and a chariot, suggesting it was the nerve center for directing the terracotta forces. A fourth pit was found empty, indicating that the construction of the army was left unfinished. This unfinished pit suggests that the project may have been interrupted or abandoned due to the emperor's sudden death or other political events. The terracotta figures were created using a combination of molds and hand sculpting techniques. Craftsmen used molds to produce the basic shapes, and then added intricate details by hand, ensuring each figure was unique. The Terracotta Army includes various ranks, from foot soldiers to generals. Different ranks are distinguished by their armor, weaponry, and positioning within the pits, reflecting the hierarchical structure of the Qin military. Some of the terracotta figures are equipped with real weapons, such as bronze swords and spears. These weapons were carefully placed alongside the figures, adding to the realism and authenticity of the army. The terracotta horses are depicted in pairs, pulling chariots. Each chariot is drawn by 4 horses, arranged in a specific formation to mimic the actual military units of the time. The Terracotta Army was buried in pits that were covered with earth and wood. These pits were designed to protect the figures from the elements and potential looters, preserving them for millennia. The discovery of the Terracotta Army has led to numerous scientific studies on ancient Chinese metallurgy and pottery. Researchers have analyzed the materials and techniques used to create the figures, shedding light on the technological advancements of the Qin dynasty. The Terracotta Army is considered one of the greatest artistic achievements of ancient China. The level of detail and realism in the figures is unparalleled, showcasing the advanced artistic skills of the time. The Terracotta Army has been a major tourist attraction, drawing millions of visitors each year. The site's popularity has contributed significantly to the local economy and has helped promote Chinese culture and history globally. The figures were originally positioned facing east, towards the emperor's enemies. This strategic orientation suggests that the Terracotta Army was meant to defend against potential threats from the east. The Terracotta Army includes figures of archers, which were crucial in ancient warfare. Archers played a vital role in the Qin military, and their inclusion in the Terracotta Army highlights their importance. The terracotta figures were fired in kilns at temperatures ranging from 950 to 1050 degrees Celsius. High firing temperatures ensured that the figures were durable and resistant to environmental damage. The Terracotta Army was rediscovered during a period of significant archaeological activity in China. The 1970s saw a surge in archaeological exploration, leading to the discovery of many important historical sites, including the Terracotta Army. The site of the Terracotta Army is managed by the Shaanxi Provincial Institute of Archaeology. This institute oversees the excavation, preservation, and research of the site, ensuring its long-term conservation. The Terracotta Army has inspired numerous replicas and reproductions worldwide. Museums and collectors around the world have created replicas to share the cultural significance of the terracotta figures with a broader audience. The terracotta figures were initially buried in a state of disarray, which has complicated their restoration. Over the centuries, the figures have collapsed and broken, requiring careful reconstruction and preservation efforts. Media coverage has helped raise awareness of the terracotta figures and their historical importance. The Terracotta Army is protected by strict conservation laws and international agreements. These laws ensure that the site is preserved for future generations and that any research or restoration work is conducted with the highest standards. The terracotta figures are composed of multiple parts, which were assembled after firing. Each figure was constructed in sections, such as the head, torso, and limbs, which were then joined together. The Terracotta Army has been a subject of ongoing research, with new discoveries being made regularly. Continuous archaeological work has uncovered additional artifacts and information about the Qin dynasty and its military practices. The Terracotta Army has influenced modern art and design, inspiring contemporary artists and designers. The unique style and craftsmanship of the terracotta figures have had a lasting impact on the arts, influencing various creative fields. The terracotta figures were once brightly painted, with traces of pigment still visible on some pieces. Despite the fading of the original colors, remnants of the paint provide insights into the vibrant appearance of the figures when they were first created. The Terracotta Army is a testament to the organizational and engineering capabilities of the Qin dynasty. The scale and complexity of the project demonstrate the advanced planning and execution skills of the Qin government. The Terracotta Army has been a source of national pride for China, symbolizing the country's rich history and cultural heritage. The figures are seen as a symbol of China's ancient achievements and are celebrated in various cultural and educational contexts. The Terracotta Army has been the subject of international exhibitions, allowing people worldwide to experience it firsthand. Traveling exhibitions have brought the terracotta figures to museums in different countries, making this historical treasure accessible to a global audience. The Terracotta Army has been studied using advanced imaging technologies such as CT scans and 3D modeling. These technologies have provided detailed insights into the construction and composition of the figures, enhancing our understanding of the ancient craftsmanship. The Terracotta Army has been a focal point for discussions on cultural heritage and preservation. Debates surrounding the conservation and display of the figures highlight the challenges of protecting and presenting ancient artifacts. The Terracotta Army has been a subject of academic study, with numerous books and articles written about it. Scholars from various disciplines, including archaeology, history, and art, have contributed to the body of knowledge about the terracotta figures. The Terracotta Army has been compared to other ancient wonders, such as the Great Wall of China and the Egyptian pyramids. These comparisons underscore the Terracotta Army's place among the world's most remarkable historical achievements. The Terracotta Army has been a source of inspiration for literature and poetry, with many works referencing its grandeur. Writers and poets have drawn on the imagery and symbolism of the terracotta figures to explore themes of power, mortality, and legacy. The Terracotta Army has been featured in educational curricula, teaching students about ancient Chinese civilization. Schools and universities include the terracotta figures in their history and culture courses, helping to educate students about this significant historical site. The Terracotta Army has been a subject of international cooperation, with foreign experts contributing to its preservation. Collaborative efforts between Chinese and international conservators have enhanced the methods and techniques used to preserve the figures. The Terracotta Army has been a focus of tourism development, with the site being integrated into the local infrastructure. The area around the site has been developed to accommodate tourists, including hotels, restaurants, and transportation services. The Terracotta Army continues to captivate visitors with its sheer scale and historical significance. The enduring appeal of the terracotta figures lies in their ability to transport viewers back in time, offering a glimpse into the grandeur of ancient China.